I'm from Nigeria.
And I'm from Cameroon.
I would not recommend you to come to Japan because Japan.
Hello everyone. So on today's episode, I'm asking some international students about their life here in Japan, and especially coming from Africans. So I'll be asking a lot of international students that are studying here in Japan about their experiences and also maybe one or two tips. So if you think this is a topic you will be very much interested in, then stay there.
That there are around 300,000 international students in Japan? Why do they come to Japan to study? And what's it like studying in Japan in 2023, especially after COVID-19? Let's hit the streets and ask some African students about their experience.
Could you please introduce your background?
So, hello, my name is Agbor Ambang Christina Eting. Actually, very long name. Agbor is my father's name. Ambang is my family name. Christina, of course, is my Christian name. And Eting is my native name. And I'm from Cameroon. Cameroon is in Central Africa, of course. We are the closest to Nigeria. Yes, so I'm a student in Sophia University here in Japan. I'm currently doing Global Environmental Studies. I'm a master's student. I'll be graduating soon and hoping to further my studies with my PhD. Yeah, so that's it.
Thank you so much.
Yes, I'm a very friendly person. Yeah, I'm very friendly, like from the way you see me speaking, very outgoing person. So I like to make many friends. I like to be jovial because life is all about being happy and no negativity. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Could you please rate your life in Japan from 1 to 10?
Okay, as a foreigner in Japan, I would say I'll rate it on 6 on 10. First, because I think my main challenge in Japan is the language. Yeah. Most foreigners the problem they face in Japan is a language barrier, because that has been what my main problem here in Japan. As for the food, yes, I'm okay with the food because Japan has good food. Though it's foreign food, but it's good for my system. And for the culture, I like the culture. I like the people, the honesty of the people. I like the environment. It's very clean, and the educational system is top notch. Yeah, because Japan is an advanced country, number one country, and very developed. Unlike my country, Cameroon is still developing. So I think for me, my main challenge in Japan is just the language. Yeah, so I would rate my life in Japan on a 6 on 10. Yes.
Thank you so much. Okay, so do you have any advice for any international student that wants to come to Japan to study?
Yeah, of course. Japan is a good place. Japan has good educational system. As I said before, as we all know, Japan is an advanced country. It's number one in the world, and it's a developed country. So its educational system is high as compared to us in Africa. And it also depends on what the student wants to come and study, because Japan is good mostly for like global, like environmental programs like SDGs, which is the main issue now. It's a global issue right now. That is what Japan is really good. So it depends on what the student really wants to study, because I am studying a course under SDGs, that's Sustainable Development Goals. So if the student wants to study any course relating to SDGs, environmental science, then I would say Japan is very good choice for that student. And apart from the language barrier, which I stated as being a challenge for foreigners before, any other thing being equal, Japan will be good for that student. Yeah, so you can come if you want to come to Japan. You can contact my who's through her link, this YouTube, and especially for your studies. Yes.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, so my name is Sheon. I'm from Nigeria, but I actually have so many names. My name is Oluwa Sheon Info, meaning thank you to a deity that I don't know about. Yeah, I'm from Lagos, so I'm a city boy. What else should I say?
Okay, so are you a student here in Japan?
Oh yeah, I'm currently doing my postgrad in getting a master's degree in public health at Tokyo Medical and Dental University. Yeah, in Tokyo.
Okay, could you please rate your life here in Japan from 1 to 10?
Oh, that's a tough question actually, because it depends on what you're asking for. If you're in general, I would say a 5, because like the culture shock in Japan is very heavy. The culture is different, the people are different, the personalities are different. The positives are there, but there are also so many negatives. The social norms are also very different from my country. So in general, I would say a 5, which is good scoring for me actually. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And any words of encouragement to any international students that wants to study here in Japan?
It depends on where you're coming from. If you're coming from my country, then this place isn't bad. When it comes to the studies itself, research here is top notch. It's also very good when it comes to exposing yourself to good trends, current trends. So yeah, it's a very good thing to come here. And there are lots of opportunities, scholarships, what else? And you have good people supporting you, from your supervisor to your department, and so on and so forth. So yeah, for example, in my university, my supervisor is very good on me. The international unit is also very supportive of the decisions I'm trying to make. There are some steps I want to take even after my master's, and they're already on top of their actions, trying to make sure like I get the best out of my experience here in Japan. So yeah, it's a good experience here so far. So I would encourage you to come to Japan, and I wouldn't promise that I'm available, but you can always reach out to the person that owns this channel. So subscribe.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm sure you're going to cut that place out.
No, I won't.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much for your time.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Oh, that was simple.
Yeah. Can you please introduce yourself?
I'm called Brandon Mulu from Cameroon. I am an undergraduate student of Sophia University, freshman season. This is my freshman semester. So I moved to Japan in April 2022, first as a non-degree student, where I took the Japanese language course, and then I reapplied and got enrolled as a full-time degree student. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And how long have you been here in Japan?
I have been in Japan for a year and 4 months, if I'm not mistaken. 1 year and 4 months. Yeah.
Okay. And could you rate your life in Japan from 1 to 10?
I would say I'm gonna give Japan a 5/10. Yeah, an average mark.
Okay. Why?
Because regarding building a career for yourself, yeah, I would say Japan is the perfect place, because it has a lot of opportunities for anyone who is a serious and determined minded person who wants to succeed in life. Japan is the perfect place because it has a lot of opportunities. It has a lot of job opportunities, let me take it again.
Okay.
As a 5/10, okay, because I'll give it an average mark, because you can coming to Japan. I have realized if you want to build a career for yourself, it's a perfect place, because it offers a lot of opportunities for foreigners who want to invest in Japan and who want to work here, and learning the language will be a big boost to your career. So I would say Japan is a place where there are a lot of opportunities for anyone who wants to succeed. The reason why I won't give it an all over 10 is because of the social side of it. Yeah, because in Japan, to be honest, Japan is not a place where you expect a lot of socialization with the locals, because Japanese people, first of all, they are very conservative, as we all know. They don't it's hard for them to interact easily with outsiders, partly because of language barriers, and then also because of their shy nature. Yeah, but they just use the shy nature. They just say they are shy, to prevent themselves from speaking English, especially those who can't speak English. Yeah, so if you want to socialize, I would not recommend you to come to Japan, because Japan is not a social ground. Japan is a business and organized place where people build careers for themselves, not in terms of having fun. I would not say there's that much fun here in Japan. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for that. And what advice do you have for any international student that is planning to come to Japan to study?
For any international student who wants to move to Japan for studies, the first advice I'm going to give you is to prepare yourself for anything. Be prepared for anything. Be prepared for whatever that comes your way that you're going to be facing, because you should prepare yourself to be able to live on your own, and to be able to live on your own, having to not talk to people, having to live for like a week even without talking to anyone, and being on your own, doing your own things by yourself. You should train yourself in that manner, because that's what you're going to be facing here. You're going to spend a lot of time, and you not even expect people to socialize with you on campus. Like you should prepare your mind, especially as an African. Prepare yourself. Just know that people won't want to talk to you that much. People won't want to, like, even when you approach people to get to know them, you always discover you're always at that end of being the one to make the first move all the time, and again and again, and it's really depressing, to be honest. So I just want you to prepare your mind for that, and so long as you're a serious person, there are a lot of job opportunities here for you to succeed, so long as you're serious and determined to succeed. Okay.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi,
Hello,
how are you today?
I'm good.
So, can you do a quick introduction about yourself?
Right, okay, so my name is Hyginus, so I'm from Nigeria, and I'm here in Japan studying, so I've been like 1 year here in Japan, so cool.
Okay, so are you a graduate student or?
Yeah, I'm a graduate student, so I'm running a master's program in global environmental studies, and by God's grace, I'll be writing up this semester, yes.
Okay, so please, can you rate your life in Japan from 1 to 10?
I can say 8. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
8.
That's a good one. So, what words of encouragement would you like to tell other international students that are planning to come to Japan for studies?
I think there's no big deal about it. It's just in normal life. So it's just that Japan has a way of their culture, their food, and the way they behave. So it's not like maybe the way we actually behave in our country.
So what kind of encouraging words, or what would you like to tell other international students that are planning to come to Japan for study?
Okay, and let me say, if you are coming to Japan as an international student, so you have to be very careful, in the sense that there are things the way Japan behaves. Japanese people are very, comfort. They're very disciplined people, and so you also have to bear in mind that things are not done in a nuisance way. So you have to follow the procedure. They have procedures they have protocols of the way they do things. If you want to buy things, you have to queue on the line. If you want to do, you don't talk anyhow. You don't talk on the train. You don't talk on the bus. Like it's just cool. And Japan is a very nice place. So.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
I truly appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.